Hello, and welcome back to some more Trails in the Sky, first chapter. Last episode, Olivier joined the team. That's pretty much all I remember. Anyway, let's move on to finishing talking to everybody. Historically, our employees have worked together as one to satisfy our guests. However, the younger workers have a different way of thinking. Not everything goes according to plan.
All right.
Okay. No matter what the manager says, I'm leaving on the dot to go shopping. Okay. I'm gonna blow off all of my stress this time. Okay, so he wants her to work overtime, and she's like, no. I get it. That's what's happening.
Oh, you want to place an order?
The ancient dragons that lived prior to the Great Collapse. It seems that they have vanished from these lands of their own accord. The shopping district in South Block was ravaged by robbers. Bose is an economic cornerstone, so it's really nothing new. I knew that those robbers would pick and choose their targets. South Block has lots of major shops and merchant homes, but not many people out at night. If they tried to rob this place, they'd all get its leftover ingredients. All they'd get is leftover ingredients. Who'd be happy with that? Mice? So we'll pick and choose their targets. Blah, 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 blah. Repeating dialogue. Alright. The factory I used to run was also robbed. I don't care about Nigel, but I do worry about the craftsmen. I hope they're alright. Report.
I see.
Ah, okay.
Hard work.
Oh, Charizard and everyone, you're back. You really gave me quite a scare. It's unprecedented for bracers to be detained by the army during an investigation. General Morgan truly went too far this time. I'm sorry, we caused you so much worry. No, the important thing is that you've returned safe and sound. I was just considering lodging a protest with Army headquarters through Gransel Branch. But before I could act, Mayor Maybell stepped in. Was it really that serious? Of course it was, especially since the Kingdom of Liberl officially recognizes Bracer's investigative authority. The General's actions contradict the laws of our kingdom. Well, since everything turned out fine this time, I suppose we can overlook it. Anyway, there's something else that's been bothering me. It's about that monster in the northeastern canyon. Didn't we already defeat that one? Did another one show up? Correct. It's a subspecies of a larger monster called Giant Foot. Annalise said she'd handle it, so I left it to her. But it's been taking longer than expected. I asked Sting to go and check up on her a short while ago. I see, so that's what's going on. Still, if Sting is on it, there's probably not much to worry about. You really trust him, huh? I am a little jealous. What are you talking about? Anyway, given that you're telling us this, I'm guessing you want us to go check up on them, right? Yes, there's always a chance something unexpected could happen. But as Charizard said, there's probably nothing to worry about. Only if you have time to spare, though. Understood, we've got the message. We'll keep it in mind.
Here we go, Estelle.
I'm here to support you.
Regardless, our top priority for the moment should be these robberies. You'll have to deal with the military again, but I believe you'll be all right.
Oh, I see.
Ring robbery. My treasured jeweled ring was stolen during the recent string of robberies. If anyone finds it, please contact Lana in Bose, South Block. Ansel Path Monster. A dangerous monster known as Diamond Turtle has appeared on the New Ansel Path south of Bose. We request immediate assistance from bracers affiliated with this branch.
Let's begin.
Okay. I don't suppose anyone's upstairs, but let's check just in case. Nope. Alright. Wait, it's you! You're that guy from before. Hello there, my dear manager. You have my gratitude for the exquisite meal the other day. Bah, I thought I turned you into the soldiers. I'll just have to report you again. Oh, do settle down. You are all very blessed indeed. The owner is a fine lady to understand the immense value of an artist such as myself. And further still, she is as beautiful as a flower blooming in the morning dew. The future of Antaros shines as brilliantly as the sun in springtime. You have our condolences, sir. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. As the manager, this blunder is all mine. How can I ever face the owner? Whenever I see people in military uniform, it never fails to bring back old memories. Or those old memories. Those old, painful memories. Simply trying to force forward your ideas unimaginatively will never yield results. You have to observe the situation and understand when to accept things. We really could reach a compromise. What do I do now? What now? You think someone would drink the Grand Shireen while I was on break? The owner didn't blame me and I laughed it off, but I still feel ashamed. It seems like a customer drank a very important bottle of wine. I haven't heard the manager shriek like that in a while. I used to mistake it for a woman's screams. Okay. This place was reduced to rubble during the 100-Day War, but it was also fastest to rebuild of the 5 major cities. There's a reason for that. It was the mayor who took the lead in gathering rebuilding funds. Bose merchants may be an independent lot, but they come through in times of need. I'm proud to count myself among the merchants of this town. I'm not a fan of those military folks. They're tactless and overbearing. Can't they just be normal? Of course, I don't mean every single soldier. I'm not a fan of those military folks. Okay. Repeating dialogue. I get where Marion's coming from. They're military too, yet Her Majesty's Royal Guard is always so polite. Speaking of which, I thought I heard the manager shriek. Something happened. He often shrieks when someone new is recruited, though. What? Okay. The Grand Shireen was drunk just like that, and the owner wasn't even fazed. She's about the same age as me. How can she be so open-minded? Meanwhile, the manager looked like he was going to blow his top. That's no surprise, though. I shouldn't compare.
Goddess is watching us.
Why must the soldiers always act so arrogantly? I like the bracers because they're nicer. I'm praying my lady's share today. Oh, you're one of the mayor's maids. Oh, Maybelle ducking out on praying again. There seems to be a commotion outside. What could have happened? What indeed? We'll figure it out eventually. Even in the middle of service, it's still so awfully noisy outside. Honestly, is there nary a moment of peace and quiet in this town? All right, this place is robbed. Yeah, we were talking to the husband at the Grand Market, or the Central Market, whatever it's called. The people here say they took an important keepsake. Oops, pretend you didn't hear that. Actually, you might want to ask them about it yourselves. We'll be done here soon enough, so please don't interfere. You just told me to talk to them myself, and now you're telling me not to? Pick a side, dude. We'll be done here soon enough, don't... You just told... Okay, fine. I'll leave.
Welcome to Zine Arms and Guards.
Damn it! We got hit by the robbers, too. They took every last valuable item I had in stock. We were already short on supplies, now this just had to happen.
What do we need?
Do you have anything useful for me? No, but I really should go over to that other spot and upgrade my stuff.
Thanks.
Speaking of, now that I think about it... I don't know if I went through all of this stuff with Olivier yet. I'm gonna do that. It seems that my client was hit with a robbery. They don't seem to be in any state to be talking about business. They even have reporters on the scene, so why don't they hire bracers sooner? My factory! My factory! My products! Someone needs to contact the military or the Bracer Guild, quick! Wait, hold on. If that was stolen, then they start... If that was stolen and they start investigating... Oh, no. What am I supposed to do?
Right.
Uh-oh. Seems like you have incriminating evidence regarding another crime. If that was stolen and they start investigating... Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Oh, hello, cutscene. Oof. It's all gone. All of the orbital vacuums. Wow, that photo turned out cute. Niall, what do you think of this? Seems good enough to me. Man, seriously. They cleaned this place out from top to bottom. Hi, are you already back on the hunt for a story? The grind never stops with you guys either, huh? Oh, it's you two. Hey, Estelle and Joshua. So glad you were released. We heard the Royal Army nabbed you at the mine. You really had us worried for a second there. Why are you acting like this has nothing to do with you? It was your info that sent us to the village in the first place. Hey, don't pin this on me. Did you and Dorothy go to the abandoned mine too? Yeah, we went yesterday. It's a shame it was after they took you guys away, though. If we'd been there for the big moment, it would have made a hell of a shot. Adios must have out it against us. Okay. Alright. I assume what it meant to say was Adios must have it out against us, I swear. Ah, typical mass media. Anyway, we've checked things out here. Does it look like the Sky Pirates? Question mark? I think so. The Royal Army's out looking for clues, but Looks like there's nothing worth a damn. That's frustrating. My dear reporter, may I ask you something? But you have an idea of how those sky pirates entered the city. Yeah, according to eyewitnesses, they left through the west exit. That's odd. When you enter from the west exit, you see both the mayor's residence and the market. One would think they'd surely have far more to gain from robbing those places. Now that you mention it... Wait, who even are you? I'm glad you asked. I am Olivier Linheim, traveling bard and genius musician. Doubtless you've heard the rumors. Ooh, you're the Dine and Dasher who drank that super expensive wine at the restaurant. It's such an honor to meet you. Aha, you flatter me, miss. I'm always available for an interview, should you desire one. Wow, really? The stupidity is gonna make my head explode. You know, in a funny sort of way, you could say they're alike. I'm not even gonna ask why you're dragging that clown around. We appreciate your mercy. Thanks to your intel, our articles have been the talk of the town. If you hear anything more, don't hesitate to let us know. I heard the brand new model on display was stolen. Maybe the Sky Pirates have a hobbyist photographer. Seems like the thieves took some of our merchandise. I thought the owner was the one who locked up the shop. He forgot to lock up as well as leaving incriminating evidence of another crime sitting around. You're terrible at this, dude. Sorry, but this is a restricted area. Please leave at once. We're in the middle of an investigation. Please do not interfere. There are people with there are people with dialogue whom I need to speak with, so I cannot yet leave. Okay, cutscene.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't General Morgan's voice actor, sure.
What?
I thought I'd give you some advice. You may be working for the mayor, but you're still civilians. Don't loiter around here while we're conducting an investigation.
What?
So it's more of a warning than advice.
I'm telling you to know your place. If you want to investigate, do it after we're done. Overstep your bounds again, and you'll find yourselves right back in that cell.
Cool it, Estelle. They can't do anything.
This is what you would call an ass in a lion's skin.
What did you say?
What are you doing?
Colonel!
A proud soldier of the Royal Army threatening innocent civilians? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
But they're not regular civilians. They're bracers from the guild.
Well, is that so? All the more reason then. The Royal Army and the Guild are meant to cooperate. What good could possibly come from antagonism?
But I was just carrying out the General's will.
Good grief. General Morgan can be a handful sometimes. I'll be taking over from here. Take your subordinates and withdraw at once.
But sir...
You've been working hard since early morning, haven't you? I'm sure you've gathered plenty of information by now. I'll intercede with the General on my end. Do you still have complaints?
Understood. We're withdrawing. Back to Hawken Gate.
Now then. Bracers, you'll have to excuse our soldiers. Allow me to apologize on their behalf.
Well, thank you for the apology. We weren't exactly friendly either, so let's call it even.
I appreciate your understanding. As I said, the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild are meant to cooperate. I believe we can complement what each other lacks. I have high hopes for your efforts in resolving this string of incidents.
We'll do our best not to disappoint you.
He seems pretty normal, actually.
Yeah, I wonder who he is.
Colonel, it's almost time.
Oh, right. Well then, excuse us now. Apologies. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Colonel Richard of the Royal Army. Feel free to contact me for any reason.
I forgot that was the first time you run into that guy. In fact, I still don't remember that this is the first time I ran into that guy. I thought it was, like, at a restaurant or something. I don't know. I'm probably misremembering things. Colonel Richard. I've heard that name before. Niall mentioned him. I think that's the name of the capable young officer in charge of the intelligence division. Oh, right. Yeah, he seemed pretty flexible for an army guy. He looks like he's in his 30s, and his looks aren't half bad. He'd probably make a better politician than a soldier. Hey guys! He was that army guy in the black uniform. Thought I recognized him from somewhere. Oh, I thought you knew how he looked. He's Colonel Richard from the intelligence division. What? Are you freaking serious? Well, yeah. That's how he introduced himself, so there's no doubt about it. Never thought I'd run into a big name like him here. No time to waste, Dorothy. We're going after him. Aye, aye, sir. Not sure what's going on, though. Okay. Wow, they sure don't rest, huh? Maybe they're planning to interview him. That colonel does seem like the type who could sell a few papers. Huh? What's wrong? I've never seen you look so serious. This serious. Oh no, it's about that colonel. I don't mind admitting that he's quite the man. However what? He's still lacking if he wishes to consider himself my rival. Let's hope he'll work on himself. I shouldn't have asked. Curious where that confidence even comes from. Now then. Now that the soldiers are gone, we can get back to our investigation. Let's start by asking the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Got it. Just as I was tucking my daughter into bed last night, some masked men suddenly broke down our front door. I didn't tell my husband so he wouldn't worry. But they took my mother's ring. It was a memento from her. Oh, I've got a quest to find that ring for you. That's what, yes. Some strangers came into our home. I was so scared. Mommy and I hid under the bed. Aww. Okay, I gotta finish
Let's go.
talking to everybody in town. I haven't finished doing that yet. Last night was a real scare. I went to open a window to get some fresh air, but just like that I saw a masked man peering into my room. And he wasn't alone. Good grief. This missing airliner was bad enough. Now a robbery? It's just one thing after another these days. The Cecilia resuming service is a silver lining at least. But frankly, we'd rather our vital air route to the Empire be restored. There's no business without supply. Always be restored, there's no business without supply. Either way, this is terrible. There was a string of robberies in the area yesterday. Mother said she saw the culprits. The army sent some people just now to question her. There was, okay, repeating dialogue, thank you.
Wait.
What? Oh, okay. Am I stuck here? I have to progress the story before I can leave this area. But I didn't finish talking to everyone. There's, like, one house left. That one house there. Come on, please. Can I just go and visit that house real quick? Come on.
Wait.
Nope. No, I have to continue the story. Okay. Oh, I know you. You must be the bracers who came by earlier. Yes. Sorry I couldn't talk to you earlier, my dearies. So, are you here to ask about what happened last night? Yes, could you tell us what you know? Of course. Last night I heard some noise outside my door. I thought my husband had come home late, so I opened the door and yelled. But instead of my darling, I found some masked men coming out of the workshop. Why, I thought my old heart would stop right then and there. But it seems those men were just as startled as me and ran off northward. I see, so they were the Sky Pirates. Then that means they didn't suffer any damages. You didn't suffer any damages, correct? Yes, that was the one silver lining of last night. May I ask something? You mentioned your husband wasn't home at that hour. Was he at the tavern somewhere? Oh, I could forgive him if that was all he was doing. What that old drunk really loves is this. Oh, I get it. He loves fishing. That would check out. Yeah, someone was convinced he'd marry a fish if he had the chance. He went to the lake shore in the south to catch some smelt yesterday. And he's still not back yet. Wait, so then he knows nothing about this? That's right. Ah, that old drunk. I'll give him a piece of my mind when he comes back. Hey, I'm back! Ah, good grief. I tried my luck all morning long, but not a single fish was biting. Oh, guests, are you? You senile coot! What's all this now? What are you What's all the yelling? I didn't read that right, but you get the idea. It's rude to our guests. You're the rude one. Taking your sweet time while things are falling apart around here? Huh? Falling apart? We can explain. They explained the gist of last night's robberies to Kawano. My Sky Pirate robbery. A Sky Pirate robbery. Now that's something. And you're telling me she gave them a yelling and they ran away? That's just brilliant. I feel for those poor Sky Pirates. What was that now? Please calm down, ma'am. So those Sky Pirates snuck around in the dark, then vanished off somewhere. Maybe this is what he was talking about. He? Who are you referring to? Oh, my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn on the lake shore in the south. He said he saw some suspicious fellows near the inn. Suspicious fellows? Interesting. Can you tell us more about that? Sure thing, just keep in mind, this is all hearsay. What he told me is that he happened to spot them one night when he was out fishing. A couple of fellas were hanging around the entrance in the middle of the night. And the innkeeper said they weren't guests either. Well, that does sound rather suspicious. Were there any robberies at the inn? Nothing so scary as that, no. I recommend that place. It's quiet, calm, and has great food. And most importantly of all, it's a fantastic spot for fishing. We didn't get any leads about the robbery itself, but we did learn some interesting information. I quite agree. Particularly the matter of the inn's delicious food. Not what she means. I mean, I won't say no to a bit of fishing, but... Anyway, if nothing happened, maybe it's not worth checking out. I think it is. The Royal Army will thoroughly investigate places where problems occur. But they won't check where nothing happened. That's why the Sky Pirates are more likely to show up in those places. Oh, I see. I guess that's one way to think about it. Now that you mention it, in all of these cases, even putting the spy aside, those Sky Pirates are incredibly cunning. It'll be hard to catch them just by following their trail of the past robberies. We need to anticipate their next move and get a step ahead of them. I see. The best defense is a strong offense, huh? Huh, then it's settled. Let us depart for the beautiful Valyria Lake, the Pearl of Laburl. And we'll do that in the next episode and talk to everyone in town all over again, because, oh boy, everybody has new stuff to say. Yay. Alright, well, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.